I'm over here. My name's Anwar. I'm a dating coach for Black women. And so often I hear about Black women who are just focused on dating Black men. And I wanted to break down the numbers because I was an undergrad statistics major. So I look up at love quantitatively and qualitatively. So I wanted to break it down to let you know how difficult you are making your love life be just by focusing on Black men. Okay? So for every 100 men, 13% of those men are Black. So you have 13 men out of 100. Now, 80% of those guys are not going to be ready for a relationship. That's across the board. Any color of guy, they're just not going to be ready if they're single. Yeah, so we go from 13 to 3. Now, if we take into account unemployment, underemployment, gay, and in prison, you are looking at 2 out of every 100 men, 2 Black men out of every 100 men that are going to be bare minimum available for a relationship. So that's 1 out of 50, okay? 1 out of 50. Now, I want to talk about the talented 10th qualities that so many of you all are looking at, right? He's got to be 6 feet or taller. He's got to have a graduate degree, 6 figures. When you have that criteria, you are looking at 1 out of every 250 men, okay? Now, if you just look at everybody, right, and you do the same math, the same statistics, 1 out of every 7 guys is ready for a relationship. So if you're focusing on just Black guys, bare minimum, it's 7 times harder. If you are focused on the talented 10th, you are making it 35 times harder to get your guy. We get to do it easier. And if you want to learn how to do this well, girl, you better talk to me. Now, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. If you want to keep on making love hard, girl, by all means, it's your love life. Get your life. There are non-Black men checking for you, and you get to make this love life thing much easier by opening and widening your net and just focusing on the men that are going to treat you the best, regardless of what color they are. I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is this going to convince you to date everybody? Please say yes.
How y'all feel, man? How y'all feel? How y'all feel? How y'all feel? How y'all feel? Someone said we not tripping. Yeah, Angel. So, Angel, how you feel about that, Angel? How you feel about that, Angel? Do you want to, if a Black woman want to stay single, by all means, stay in your small and shrinking pool? He's 100% right. Go where you're loved and wanted. Think Feminine, you still haven't answered what is a qualified man, ma'am. I want you to I want you to tell everyone what a qualified man is. Numbers do lie. Relationships are not based on stats, but personal connections. Okay, we have Think Feminine coming up here. Hello?
Hello, hi.
How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm okay. This is my first time. I was just scrolling and I noticed you're live and yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. Well, a qualified man would be a man that's able to, you know, provide for you and protect you and would appreciate you as well.
I mean, appreciating, I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but what exactly does providing entail?
Providing would be if you have children together, he is not leaving you to take care of the kids by yourself and making sure that your bills are being paid, whether you agreed to do 50-50, whether you agreed that he will be the sole provider. Basically, he is making sure that you are not struggling, um, you know, with his kids.
Okay. Um. So, I mean, what are your? I mean, you've had an opportunity to hear the audio a few times. What are your What are your just initial thoughts on what he said in the audio? Do you feel that um and again, listen, only Lord knows where he got this information from. Only Lord knows if it's true or not, but if we're just going to go with what he said, um I mean, I don't know how old you are, man. I'm 26, but have you always dated black men? Have you dated outside? Like, what has been your experience with, and if you have dated other groups of men, what has been your experience dating other groups of men versus black men?
I've mostly dated black men. Um, as far as my experiences with other men in the past, especially when I was younger in my college days, it was not encouraged at all to date non-black men. If you were a black woman with a non-black man, it was not um, a pleasant experience. So you will feel very discouraged to just date within your race. Um, so my advice to younger, black women, especially women that are single, is to make sure you are dating men that are, firstly into you, appreciate you, and men that will be good providers, regardless of the skin color.
Okay. So with what he said in this audio, um do you think, just from your life experience, do you think that black women are largely desired for serious relationships by other groups of men? And I want you to answer the question 100% honestly. I want you to put being a black woman aside. If you're part of the sisterhood, I want you to put that aside. Do you think that other groups of men largely want to pursue black women for serious relationships? Do you think that, Cody's mom and Tom's mom and Jack's mom want him to bring Mariah and Ayana and Latea and Shakira and Shaniqua home? Shout out to, one second, my baby Bree just came in here. Shout out to my baby Bree. Everyone, we doing a quick commercial break. Everyone in here, please make sure you are following Curl Finesser in the chat. That is my business partner. If you are in the greater Dallas, Texas area, ladies, if you are having problems with your hair, if you are experiencing breakage, if you are experiencing shrinkage, please make sure you hit up my girl. She makes holistic hair care products. This time last year, I was bald headed. I didn't have any facial hair. When I started using her products, I got a whole afro now. I got a whole connecting beard. So y'all please make sure that y'all tap in with my girl. She's almost at 1K. She's very excited to get to 1K so she can start going live on TikTok. All right. Y'all make sure y'all follow my girl. Anyways, yeah, make sure y'all do that. So, what is your answer to my question, Miss Think Feminine?
Um, I believe that most men um usually date within their race, especially with other non-black men. They are very race loyal. So I'm not sure it will, I don't know what you're trying to get, what type of answer you will want, but I do believe that if um, more black women were open to dating non-black men, I don't think it would have been an issue at all. I don't think um, I don't think that the number will be so low, to be honest. I believe most men already heard us, especially during the 90s, the Y2K eras. A lot of black women will, say point blank, I only date black men, even to this day. So most non-black men will not feel, that they will be wanted, basically, if they approach a black woman. But I do believe once, you know, uh, black women are more open, you will see more of them dating black women.
So in very short words, your answer was no, correct?
As of right now, no.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to know. That's all you had to say. And Mariah, I'm gonna get to you in a minute. Why do you so I mean, do you think I mean, you mentioned about women just being very, or so not women, men, just being very race loyal when it comes to dating. Do you think that is like the largest factor as to why black women wouldn't really be desired by other groups of men, or do you think that there are other attributing factors to that as well?
I believe that stereotypes play a role into it, as far as why non-black men might not feel like black women will be a good fit for them. Also, I believe that black women have done enough as well, as far as being vocal towards not wanting to date out. I believe those two factors are um, what hindering the growth, interracial dating between black women and non-black men.
So I'm sorry, did you just say that black women have been very vocal about not wanting to date out?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Please go ahead and you can stay up here, Think Feminine. Thank you for coming up here. I'm just gonna play the audio one more time. We have some new people in here, and then I'm gonna give Mariah an opportunity to talk, and then there's some other people that want to come up here as well. So if you could just go on mute for me, I appreciate it.